Everybody, we are back with one of the most legendary rappers out there, Rein, and he's back with a fresh new album, and I am just glad to have him back on the show. Welcome back, brother. How you doing today?
What up, though, man? I'm good, man. Everything good. New product out here is
Yeah,
starting to cause damage out here.
yeah,
I'm back. I drop annually, if not sooner, and
yeah.
this one is doing a lot of damage out here, which I thought it was gonna do.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I listened to the whole thing all the way through, like everything. Rewound shit, listened to it again, and it was like, man, is that what he
yeah,
really just like? And some of the concepts that you had said are so far out of just the normal box of what people say. I gotta give you credit. Like the part where you're like, I'm rapping out a body like I just took a hit of DMT. Like I'm like, man, you gotta be
yeah,
a smart, different kind of motherfucker to even know about that type of shit. So, but
yeah. Cause that ayahuasca that'll put you out your body, bro.
mhm,
You be somewhere in the what they call it. You be in a different dimension.
yeah, you're literally in a
Yeah,
different dimension, and I believe that. I believe because I've done that shit, and I really believe it pulls you out of your body. You're gone. I've
yeah,
looked at myself, and it's crazy.
yeah.
Um,
Right.
I wanted to say, so would you mind kicking a little rap quick?
Yeah. Easy. I got enough bars to build a state prison. My pen game is the shit. Fuck if you think different. I write my verses in braille, but I say them in cursive. So you can feel what I'm saying when I say it for real. It's like I sit with a ghost before I ghost write. I ain't really worried about other rappers. My flow tight. Listen, homie, I ain't a swag rapper. I don't wear them funny ass jeans like you trash rappers. I'm a track killer. I record with a mask in the booth. I'm a homicidal axe killer with actual proof. To what you witnessed here, you can ask the engineer. High body attracts, laying in verbal fear. I'm on a higher tier. You can see my mind is near, bright as the sunlight before I reach the atmosphere. Where them bars at? I got 'em right here. My pen game is ahead of niggas by light years. I'm on that Marty McFly shit, back to the future. I take a sample from the past, actual music, and kill a rapper from today when I find what a loop is. I get retarded on tracks like I'm actually stupid. I said I kill you in song. I will actually do it. After they master your track, I find you and actually prove it. For real, I'm on the military conquest. Every time I hit the studio, I send a bomb threat to radio rappers. My lyrics are radioactive, but you don't understand me like I'm playing me backwards. You playing with death. Come here, you should pick out a casket. After I kill your career, you can just lay in it after. My bar's vicious, like the brother of Royce, nigga. I'm from Flint, Michigan. That's 60 miles north of Detroit, nigga. Hey.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love it. See, that's why you're legendary, man. You got
Yeah,
double and
bro.
triple entendres going and shit, and like
Yeah,
everything's connecting and making sense. And sometimes, like with
yeah,
your bars, I'll notice like some double entendres and punchlines will go on, but then you'll bring it back to something that was you were saying a few lines before that, and that'll bring it all together
yeah,
into something whole new and different. It's an
yeah. I
amazing
do that.
talent.
That's one of the things that I do. I'll instead of some people do set up punchline.
Yeah,
Sometimes I'll put the punchline first,
yeah,
and then put the setup after, and then your mind spark, and then you got to go back towards it. You got to go back and catch it. I do that a lot.
I like that.
Just my
It's dope.
it's just what I do. Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, dude, I don't see a lot. I don't. That's really. I don't. I can't say of anybody that's really doing that. I think that's your thing.
It's I think so.
I
I
think
think
that's your
so.
thing.
I got my own rap style, man. Like I don't really
Absolutely.
sound like nobody else. Um, yeah.
You don't. You
Hey,
definitely
I
got
need
your own rap style. You
yeah,
come on the mic, I know it's you. And I know it's gonna be bars. Dude, let's talk about your new album. It's called Prequel: The Conjuring, right?
yeah. Pre-quarter conjuring.
And bro,
So this is the go ahead, go ahead.
no, no, go ahead, go ahead.
So this is the third installment of my Quill series.
Yeah.
Um, I, I called it Pre-Quill.
Yep.
because I wanted to give like a backdrop of why I created the quill.
Yep.
So when I first did the quill, that was just 8 records. I did that album in 24 hours, 8 records. Then the next one I did, hold on, I got a puppy over here. He going crazy. Give me this. I see you got your puppy in the background too.
Yeah.
Come
Oh
here.
yeah. So I know what that's like. I know sometimes you just
Yeah,
gotta deal
yeah.
with them.
I see him in the background. Yeah. Um, yeah. So and then when I did the hours, and so this quill right here that I did the bulk of it within 48 hours, and then the the whole album is a freestyle, like all the rest of them. But the only record that I actually wrote was a song called "Stressful." So I called it "Pre-Quill Conjuring," and the reason I did that is because when I dropped the first quill, I dropped it on October 30th,
Oh, wow.
and the, the artwork and the first video and the first visuals, the song was called "Obituaries." And I took the same beat and I did Obituaries 1 and Obituaries 2.
Mm.
And people said the album was dark and scary, but it wasn't. It was full of soulful music, kind of like a vintage project of what
Yeah.
I do. So yeah, and then when I did the second quill, we was going through the pandemic. That's why I called it the pandemic, because I can't do club music. I can't do feel good music because we was on lockdown. So
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
that music came out of the frustration of us being in quarantine.
Yeah.
So that was that people say that was a dark album. So I said, you know what, y'all doing it for me.
Right. Right.
And that one came out. That one came out in fall, even though I wanted to come out earlier. That one came out in fall too.
Yeah.
So you know what? I said I'm gonna purposely drop this album on Halloween, and y'all want dark, I'm gonna give you dark. So the artwork, the artwork, the visuals that's leading up to the project coming out, that's what I gave. So I kind of listened to what my fan base was telling me that they thought the series was, and I just put that out for that.
No.
That in that with that backdrop.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get this. All right, I got it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know I was gonna say we'll get to it later in the interview, the specifics of it, because I got it all kind of written down in order. But I know there's one
Okay.
song where I was gonna ask you after. This is a little bit darker than some of the other stuff I've heard you do, but I love it. I love all the stuff you do. But then on here you got soulful songs too, and songs that make me
Hmm.
feel good and like pull me up out of my shit, you know. So
Yeah. Yeah.
um, let's talk about. All right, so some of the bars that I like the best, just right away on the first song on Prequel. You know, you're like, I'm a diamond in the rough. You're just a pile of shit, dude. That like I knew right then this was gonna be some shit. I knew you were gonna go off.
Right.
And then when you're like, I said, I thought your shit was kind of nice, so I was nodding my head, but I was just trying to be kind and like, bro, like
Yeah.
all of that. And
Yeah.
and then when you came with you kind of sick, but I vomit stage 4 fucking cancer, bro. How, yeah, like how do you even like, bro? Just let me say that that's better than the shit Lil Wayne said when Lil Wayne said, yeah, on the cannon. Remember, he's like, homie spit, sick, or I'm sick, I vomit. Y'all spit, I vomit. You're like, y'all sick,
Yeah.
but I'm vomiting stage 4 cancer up here. Man,
Yeah.
that's ill.
So I don't know where that came from, man. Like it just my writing process like is different. Like I'll go to the studio, I can have a full fledged song wrote that I'm going to go read off of paper or out of my phone. But when I get into the studio,
I might just go somewhere
I'll
else.
I'll I'll throw that out and just go.
Yes.
Or sometimes I'll have like ideas instead of writing the verse.
Yeah.
Like if it's a 16 bar verse, depending on the hook, if I may talk about two subjects or I might talk about four subjects because it's four stanzas to every 16. So
Right.
that's what I might do. So I might have ideas and I'll look at my phone and be like, okay, this is what I want to talk about, and I'll just rap to get into
Oh
each
yeah.
subject.
Right.
So yeah, so with this one, man, I would just whatever was coming to mind, bro. That I was rapping it, and it felt good when I was doing it. Yeah, and like I know,
I was screaming,
get
bro.
out of
I
there.
was screaming. I was
Like I know,
all
I
that
know,
shit.
I know, I know the bar of I'm a diamond in the rough, you will polish it. I know that's not like the heaviest bar, but the way
The
that I
way you,
placed it and
yeah, the way
the way
you,
that I placed it and the way that I delivered it, it
yes,
hits. So yeah, I make so my engineer who is my actual friend who he engineered the project Leland, he told me I say ordinary stuff, but just make it sound cool the way I say it. So I'm blessed with being able to deliver records the way that I deliver them.
yeah, you, dude, you are seriously. You know what I learned from this album, from a couple of different songs. You really one of the best storytellers in the fucking game.
Now let's talk about that. So with the storytelling, like I never thought of myself as a storyteller rapper,
Mm,
but it's like I got into it and I've never tried to be a storytelling
sure.
rapper, but everybody told me I told great stories and
Yeah,
my content is good.
yeah.
So
Like your homie said, you take
but
ordinary things and make them sound cool. You're taking life,
yeah,
the things that have been in life,
and
and making
yeah,
them sound dope.
yeah, yeah. So I guess I've become a great storyteller rapper because I used to listen to like Slick Rick
Yeah,
and
he's one of the best.
like big like Notorious Big. He
Yeah.
tells really good stories.
Oh
DMX
yeah.
tells great stories.
Yes.
Prodigy tells great stories.
Yes.
So you know, if to be honest, if that's where I kind of got what if that's who I studied, that kind of rubbed off on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But but I'm also a punchline rapper, so I
Yes.
put punches in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
I love punchline rap, and that's some of my favorite shit. Like I
Yeah.
really need to have raps with punchlines in them and shit like that because it just I like
Yeah.
it always gives me that oh shit like you're hearing a battle or
Yeah.
something, you know. So that's why I
Yeah.
love that you a pile of shit line because the way you delivered it and shit, it was like you was battling somebody. And then one of the best shits is
Because by nature I'm a battle rapper. So if you take that, because I used to battle rap all the time. I don't do it no more, but
that's
I
right,
was
you did
battle rapping.
battle rap.
So yeah, so if you take what I'm giving you, yeah, it's gonna. I'm delivering it like a battle rapper.
Yeah,
That's why I can make an ordinary line sound like that because when you on stage and you don't
yeah,
got no instrumental behind you, you gotta
yeah,
pace it with your cadence and everything so
right,
the crowd can react to it.
right.
So
It's your
I pace
fucking
my
business.
words. Yeah, I pace my words through my records that way, so I get a listener time to catch up to it.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and I like the way you put shit together. One of my favorite shit, like I think my favorite part of that song though is it said, "Homies are dying from pistol smoke. I get you shot in in your third eye. You think you're woke."
thinking you woke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's too many people
crazy.
walking around thinking they woke and putting their like. I know everybody's got the right to think things, but damn it, I wish some people didn't have the right to comment on everything they think. But you know,
Yeah,
then I wouldn't be able to either, and that
yeah.
wouldn't be right. But
But even if you take the pacing of that, I
yeah,
said niggas dying from pistol smoke. I get you shot in your third eye thinking you woke. Pause. Do a lie. I make you find religion. I dump my drum on your squad. Like
yes, yes,
yeah,
yes. And then
yeah,
what the hell? Which song was it when he said like it, swing the sword like Leonidas, and you got 300 in this drum. You know, switch. I'll separate your soul from your body. They won't be reunited. And fuck it, man.
yeah.
You were killing shit. I was literally screaming, driving my
So
kids in the truck.
and what's crazy about that? So um when I said I got 300 Spartans in my drum,
Yeah,
so Spartans are is the actual is ammo.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Spartans are
And a
actual ammo.
drum.
So yeah, I said yeah, I swing the sword like I'm Leonidas. That's sword and gun is like the parallel. I swing the sword like I'm Leonidas. I separate your body from soul. It's never reunited. 300 Spartans in my drum. That windshield is not a shield.
Yeah,
I'll kill you with this gun.
yes, that's right. That's how it went. Yes.
Yeah,
I love that. That windshield is not a shield. I'll kill you with this guy. I was like, ooh, damn. Bro, you
yeah.
you you brought it. Like seriously, you brought it. This whole album. What Kid Vicious was the first person I saw who was one of the features on there. What was it like working with him?
That's the bro. We got a lot of music together. We
Oh yeah.
got Me and Vicious probably have 10 or 12 records we've done
Oh wow.
that has not came out yet. Where we just going crazy on them.
Oh yeah. Vicious is another legend. He's one them Montgomery boys.
No,
They don't fuck
yeah,
around when it comes to rapping.
they don't.
Really, that's
They
their
they
whole life.
they they go crazy. So fortunately, for the last like 2 years, maybe 2.5 years, I've been able to go up to Heaven Studios and
Oh
be
yeah.
around Royce the 5'9",
Yeah.
and be around Kid Vicious, and be around their brother Al
Oh yeah.
Kufu, and listen, study, and understand
Sure.
things. So, like I said, still sharp and still. I've been around
Yeah.
sharp steel,
Right.
so it's gonna rub off on me. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. And I'm sure I know what you're doing is rubbing off on them too, because you're one of the sharpest cats out
I
there.
hope,
Period.
I hope so. But I always
I
say
know it
this.
is.
I hope so. But
I
like,
know it is.
I never want to be the best rapper in the room
Sure.
or the smartest person in the room, because
Sure.
if I am, I can't excel. So I align myself with people that I look up to. So I look up to Royce. I look up to
Yeah.
Vicious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like these guys are bar smiths.
Yeah.
They go hard. So
Yeah.
me and Vicious have had intricate conversations on music and people's songs and lyrics and how to do things better, as I have done this with Royce. So I'm a sponge. If
Right.
you talk, I'm a pick it up.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah. And Roy's been around a long time, and he's been through shit in the game. I've seen him beef with people and then make up with people. He's had experience in what's going on with the. Sorry, somebody's calling me. I'll edit that out or something. But
No, you fine.
um,
You good.
I don't know how to stop that when I'm doing with my phone when I'm doing these interviews. I
Yeah.
don't know how to stop every what do they call it? Goddamn notification. no,
hmm
yeah, another, and then you said so. Then run like you're next to DMC, and then I'm sturdy like a GMC. All the haters get in line and form a line like I'm at the DMV. And then, but yeah, that's when you said I'm rapping out of my body like I took a hit of DMT,
hmm
right?
Yeah.
Yes. Now,
Yeah.
how do you know? I just wanted to ask, like, how do you know about the whole ayahuasca and out of the body thing? Because a lot of people don't don't
I'm
even
a
know shit about that.
I'm a I'm a I'm a sucker for knowledge. So I'm always trying to research something or read
Yeah,
something. I don't read as much as I should,
sure.
but I'm always researching, reading, trying to just be a better human and understand. So I know ayahuasca is things that people do that because they're trying to expand their religion, or they're trying to connect with the creator, or they're trying to just figure themselves out. So I'm like that too. I'm always in the search for knowledge. I'm thirsty for knowledge. Um, I'm a big I'm a big history person. I love history.
Me
When I
too.
was a kid, I thought it was boring,
Me
but
too.
really, man, history is crazy.
I
Like
love
if
it.
you really get into it, yeah, I love
Documentaries,
history.
all that.
All that I watched some of the most boringest documentaries ever, but
All
you
day,
know what
I
I'm
could
saying?
I
I can
could
watch it.
watch it all day and be like, "Yo, just the off the
Yeah,
wall shit."
yeah. Like today, I was gonna go to the planetarium and just sit in the
Yeah,
planetarium and watch a 2 hour show on the skies over Michigan. Like I do stuff
that
like
would have
that
been fun as
just to be
hell.
different. Like, you know, I'm different, man. Like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But
That's cool. That's cool to be into that shit. Though I knew right when you said
no,
you like to be. you don't like to be the smartest person in the room. You like, because that's right. If you're not around motherfuckers who are smarter than you are at every
I
time,
can't,
then
I can't,
you're not
I
learning.
can't grow.
Right. Just
I
like
can't
if you're
grow. Like
boxing people, that you're not gonna get better if you're always boxing somebody weaker than you. You know, you
yeah,
got to get
I'm
better.
always trying to get better. And I'm the type of person like I'll get on the track and spar with anybody.
Yeah.
Will I win every time? Probably not. But you know what? You can't. You be hard pressed to find me get on a record with somebody
Yeah.
and find where I didn't deliver and come through. I'm I care too much for the craft and the
Oh yeah.
culture. Like you will never get a verse from me where it's like he would just start right on there.
Right.
I'm
No.
always gonna go above and beyond. That's just me.
Oh yeah. Bro, I've
And
seen.
I know and I look and I know that sounds cocky,
No
but everybody tell me I never miss. I don't
confidence.
care who I'm on a record with, man.
Oh yeah.
Like I always try to get better. So like, if you think I'm nice now, wait till I'm, God willing, wait till I'm on a record with an Eminem.
Yeah.
Wait till I'm on a record with a Jay-Z. Wait till I'm
Yes.
on a record with a Lil Wayne. Because
Yes.
that's probably gonna come because I'm manifesting it.
It's good.
If I'm on a record with these people, I'm gonna go.
Yes.
It's just I'm gonna unlock another level of my lyricism or my delivery
Oh
because I understand music and I understand what's going on.
right.
And sometimes like I know, like, let's just take Eminem for example,
Sure.
and I'm probably gonna give up my secret, but people get on records with Eminem and they try to out Eminem.
Yeah.
They
Right.
getting to that, they get into that and try to rap like him and
Right.
all that. You can't outbeat Eminem at
No.
what he's great at.
Right.
So
You got to
if
do
I'm
what
on a
you're
record
great
with
at.
yeah, if I'm on a record with Eminem,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him go off because you know he gonna go off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And instead of trying to do what he does
Yeah.
best, I'm gonna dive into what I do best and marry the two, and we have a great record off
Oh
of that. Yeah.
yeah. Bro, that would be dope. I love it. And you're right. And bro, that didn't sound cocky because I've seen you on tracks with many different legends now. Like Benny the Butcher, you're on there. Conway the Machine, you're on there with Vicious. You're on there, fuck man. I've seen you with several other legends too. Mickey
My
Fats,
my
and I've
Mickey
never
Facts.
seen you come where I was like, yeah, his verses. Nah, you always delivered. You always came
No.
hard with all. You never lacked in any of them. Never. With
And
Marv
you
One, you
and you
were
know what
on
the
there with.
yeah, and you know what the crazy part is? Most of the time we do these records, I lay my verse first, so they get to write after
Damn,
me.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. Because I was gonna ask you, like, do you ever like, go in there and lay a verse, and then they lay one and it didn't
Nope.
turn
I
out do
don't
you, and then
rewrite.
you go back in there?
I don't nope. I do not rewrite. So
Damn.
if I go and do a verse and you
Yeah.
come in after me and you smoke me, then you know what? I'm gonna give the fans and the culture that because
Mhm.
that anxiety that
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
gave me, I want that.
You're
You
gonna
know what I'm
use
saying?
it.
I don't rewrite verses. No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That much props, man. Much props. Let's see here. What on the song Toast with Mickey Fats,
Fire.
what was you like to work with?
That's my bro. Uh,
Oh yeah. I
super
think
easy. Super easy to work with, man.
nice.
Like so me and Mickey, we got a history, and we have a connection outside of just
Mm,
doing verses and tracks with each other. Like
good.
we got a
Nice.
real relationship, man. Like I
Oh
said,
yeah.
like when my dad was passing away from cancer, he was
Oh
checking
man,
on me every
sorry to hear
day.
that, bro.
Like
My
yeah,
mom did.
appreciate you. So yeah, appreciate you. So
Absolutely.
we got a bigger bond, and I don't
Yeah.
care what time I call Mickey. I can call Mickey at 6 p.m., 6 in the morning, 4 p.m., 4 in the morning. If he see my call or text message, he always responds. So
Oh
like
yeah.
me and Mickey different. We we are actually working on a joint album now that's gonna be coming out soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Didn't I see you had an album with fucking what am I thinking of? I'll look at it later and I'll ask you, but man,
Okay.
I think do you have some collab albums with a couple people?
I have two. I got one with Little Drugstore,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
from Detroit.
That's
Yeah,
what I wanted to
Stowe,
ask you
Stowe,
about.
Stowe. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stowe. He's going through some stuff right now. But I told him when he get through it, we need to get back in the studio because I
Yeah,
know people. Because the Kalishnikov album that we did, or
yeah,
EP was an
yeah.
EP, so we
Yeah.
never did the whole project. So I know we gotta finish. We gotta get back in there because people want that.
Oh
And
yeah.
then me and City the
Stone's the
Great,
shit.
we dropped yeah, Stove Fire.
Yeah,
So
cool
me and
ass dude too. He cool. Like I did an interview with him
super laid back.
and he's like, man, you ever come to Detroit? I promise you, you good. You just come on through here. You
Oh, he's
good.
good, bro. Like that was like DMX's homie. So
Oh
and he's
yeah.
cool with Dame Grease and everybody. So
Oh
Stove's
yeah.
been around.
He reminds me
So
of
I
Snoop
like
Dogg
work.
in a way, like his style and shit.
Yeah,
Like
facts. Yeah, and Stowe is dope, man, and I like his style. He's a cool
yeah,
person, and
punchlines and shit.
he
You got
yeah, his
bars.
punchline is crazy. He just OG with it, bro.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
super OG. He to me he remind me of a cross between Eminem and MC8.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
bro. I was just gonna say Wax or something like off of Menace to Society and shit. And that
yeah,
wasn't that
yeah,
MC8 that played that part? Yeah, it was.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But see, I like to work with like the legendary rappers. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
I like to work with the rappers that's got it going on right now. But I like to
Mm.
work with the rappers, the legends too,
Yeah,
because yeah, I mean it's needed. It's
yeah.
needed. Um,
And I
and
think
then I
the
got a joint.
no, go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
brother. Go ahead. My bad.
No, so, and then I got a joint project with City the Great. We did the Guillotine
Oh yeah,
project, and we just did that out of nowhere. We just did that.
yeah,
So I got that. I got that on my on my jacket too. So it's just and that was co-signed by a lot of great legendary people like Special Ed and Cool Roski from the Fat Boys. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we we cooked that, and I know people want us to get back in the studio too. So
yeah.
we probably end up doing that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
hell yeah. That's dope, dude. And I like that you're saying that because it is important. And I think Michigan, the whole Detroit, Flint, all the like a lot of the dudes I've interviewed are from other little different places in Michigan too. Michigan
Yeah.
has one of the dopest hardcore rap scenes on the fucking planet ever, and it's
I
that
don't.
in
I,
Jersey are my favorite.
yeah, yeah. So sometimes I think Michigan get overlooked.
They do.
So we
That's
might
my
we might
word.
not get it because people always say when it comes to rap, they always say Jersey, Philly, New York. But if you really think about it, Michigan got it too because we got
Yeah.
some of the dopest artists here.
Oh
So
yeah.
we got one of the best rappers ever, Eminem.
Yeah.
We got one of the second dopest
Right.
best rappers ever, Royce.
Yeah.
Okay, but then if
And
you
then I
go
love their whole crew
underground,
too. All their little runoffs and shoot offs, and the
mm,
Fat Boys and Big
no,
Gordy and all expert Fat
all that,
Killers. I
bro.
mean, Fat Killers, all that,
But
and Cheddar
But
Boys.
but
And,
but but if you yeah, but if you look at our history, like you said, we got Cheddar Boys, we got Dayton Family,
yeah,
we got Top Authority, we
Big
got Willie
Hurts
the
crew.
Kid, yeah, we got a lot of Dark Man, we got Big Bus, we
Yeah,
got Big Sean, we
yeah.
have um what's my man at, um got
Bob
the
is out there.
dreadlocks, bro. Got the dreadlocks, you know
Oh,
what I'm talking about.
uh, uh
Icewear Vezo.
yeah,
We got
Vezo. Yeah,
Icewear Vezo.
yeah. He
We got
killing it.
we got 42 Doug. You know what I'm saying? We got some stuff around here in Michigan, man. Like we
Right.
cover everything.
Jesse
We got
James.
all of that, bro. Like we got it. We got it. So
I love all
like
that shit, bro. I got just
eh, eh,
piles of it, of all the old D12 shit to DJ Butter,
all that.
DJ
Yeah, we
King
got
David.
yeah, DJ Butter, all that, bro.
Yeah,
So we got
I'm into the
it's a
Michigan
lot.
scene. I love it.
Yeah, when it come to music.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We the Motown city. You know what I'm saying? Detroit, Motown city. So we got it, bro. When it comes to music,
oh yeah,
it's just sometimes when everybody be talking about all the other music hubs, sometimes they leave Michigan off, but you can't though because we got the some of the dopest music and a
right,
lot of the backdrops to people's life.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And you know what? I think some of it has to do with a little bit of jealousy too, trying to overlook Michigan because Michigan, you guys go hard out there. You guys do,
Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got
you
it.
definitely got it. I listen.
Yeah,
I'm hardcore into the Michigan scene. That's like,
yeah,
and you know, I grew up. I was born in '82, so I grew up like when I was 6, listening to NWA and shit. This kid on the bus
yeah.
let me listen to his tape, and I was just blown away
That's it.
listening.
That's all it takes.
Right, and actually, it was Easy E, Easy Does It back in 1988. That's what it was, and it just blew my mind.
Mhm.
And I was listening to Christian rap before that, but after that, I was like, no, I got, I gotta have this.
So,
But
when I figured out that I wanted to become a rapper, um, it was a kid I was working with. His name was Justice. We was working
mm,
Justin. We was working a summer job
yeah,
at a paper factory. And he came up to me one day. He was like, "Yo, you ever heard of Royster 5 9?" I said, "Royster what? I don't know who that is." He was
right,
like, "Nah, he from Detroit, man. You should listen to him."
yeah,
And like when I heard the name, I said, "I don't know what that is." Like, all right, cool. He gave me a cassette tape, right? I took his cassette
back in
tape
the day,
and I put it in on my way driving home,
yeah,
and I listened to it, and I said, "Oh, this is crazy."
right,
And he introduced me to Royce the 5 9, and I told him a long time ago. I said, "Hey, yo, Royce is dope, and one day I'm gonna be in the same studio with him. I'm gonna meet him." And he was like, "Man, you ain't never gonna be that good. You'll never be able to do it. But you know what? I can go up to Heaven Studios anytime I want to."
yeah.
Crazy.
And you said you
Yeah,
was gonna, you made it happen.
yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah, yeah.
oh yeah, and you deserve it, bro. I know you work hard, and I know. Cause I hear it in your music. I hear it in the shit you say. I hear it
Hmm.
on the song "Stressful" or is that the name of it? "Stressful."
Stressful. Yeah,
Yeah. Like it, you know, your music comes from your heart and your soul. Like even some of the shit
yeah.
that might sound darker, it's got a meaning behind it. It isn't just
It
dark
does.
for darkness' sake. You know.
It it does. I come. I do. I try to. I try to really. Even though I'm doing songs as freestyles, I try to put things in their proper place and word
Sure.
things the right way and be accurate with what I'm saying.
Mhm.
So, and then too, I'm a big stickler on enunciation. So I really want people to hear what I'm saying. So a lot of times I'll take the drums off of a track, or, you know, I will slow something down that I said so the listener can hear
Yeah.
exactly what I said in a certain part, because I want that punch to really push in like a knife
Right.
and
Or
cut.
I noticed
Yeah.
you might say it twice. Like there's a line you said on there where you said it and then you said it again, and I'm good. Like I got it the first time, but
Yeah.
then when you said it the
But
second
the
time, you
second
did
time
it
to come
better
back
though.
is
It was like,
different.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that
Hmm.
was dope.
I do that.
Um,
That's just me.
yeah, it's that's your style, and that it ain't like nobody else. Like there ain't nobody else doing that, or like you said, doing the punchline first and making you having to go back and do that shit. War Stories, the song War Stories, bro. That song wa- is one of the songs that really made me look at you
What's the what
as an amazing fucking storyteller.
word? Hold on. No, let me. I had this little thing playing in the background.
Yeah, I know you could.
Oh,
But yeah, that was one of them where I was like, hold on, now I've always known he was a good storyteller, but damn, this I was like, this
yeah.
is up in the regions of Slick Rick and Eminem and fucking Notorious B.I.G. and shit. Like for real, like
Uh-huh.
you could tell a story from a song from beginning to end and have it make sense and be a story. A lot of people can't do that.
Yeah. And my best friend told me that too. He said his favorite things that I do is when I tell stories. So with the war stories, I just went with four dope MCs like Vicious,
Yeah.
Devious. Devious is Landslide. That's Calico battle
Okay.
rapper, and Devious also battle raps. And then I went with Porter Rich
Okay.
from from Jersey. So
Hell
we
yeah.
all jumped on this record, and I just told everybody just get on there and speak your truth, just
Yeah.
whatever you feel, bro. And so everybody did what they did. So I, the beautiful thing is, as I was doing the record, I never let nobody else hear somebody else's verse. because I didn't want nobody to be influenced.
Yeah, yeah,
I let him hear my verse. I let him hear my verse,
mm,
and as I was getting them back, I put them back on the record as I got them.
yeah,
So Devious got his back to me first.
yeah,
Vicious got his back to me next. Then Porter Rich came in next,
yeah.
and I just, that's the way it came in. That's why I arranged them, and it sounded good that way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was just gonna say, as you were saying that, how you didn't let them all hear each other's verse. I was gonna say, damn, that all went together so well. It meshed. So it sounded like
Mhm.
y'all were in the studio together, coming up with the songs.
So,
You know what I mean?
so
Coming up with the stories
yeah,
and shit. That's
yeah.
how
So me,
cohesive it
Devious,
was.
yeah. So me, Devious, and Vicious was in the studio together,
Oh,
but
okay.
Porter Rich is in New Jersey.
Right, right,
So I had to explain the record to him and then send it to him, and he got it right back immediately.
right.
Like,
Yeah. Well, it seemed
yeah,
like he was right there too. Then, because I mean, damn,
yeah.
that shit went together, fire.
hmm
All
Yeah,
of it did.
I think that's one of my favorite records, bro.
Oh yeah, that was one of mine too. I loved it. Um,
Yeah.
song "Conjuring." That was hard as hell. That was hardcore. Now, I really like that shit too. When you're talking about, I'm great with the torture. Ask you God from Wu Tang. That line.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Wu
I
Tang.
said, yeah. So with Conjuring, people, I got this thing that I do where I take movies and I tie them together
Yes.
so I'm storytelling, but I'm using movies as the backdrop to tie everything together. So people love when I do that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
um, that's kind of what made the Quill take off because the song Obituaries I tied in horror movies to make the song. So I said, okay, how can I top that or how can I be just as good? So I made Conjuring the start of it and
Yeah. Yeah.
tied them in. I tied them in, but I didn't do a whole song with a hook like I did on the first one. So
Right.
I did the same thing. So Obituaries, I did that. I did one and two, and the song was a whole song, but I split it in half because the verses were so long. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna add on to it. I'm gonna do Conjuring, the what came before that, like I'm it's the way that I think like if I was to start something before you heard it, like a it's the prequel. Shit, that's what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Shit, that's just what it
Hell
was.
yeah.
It's just a prequel. It was the pre. It was the. I went back and made the first version of something. You know what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah. I love it. Dude, the
yeah,
song Necromancy. Again,
yeah,
that was some of the
yeah.
best
Now we getting
storytelling
into
too.
it. Now we getting into it. So necromancy. I don't know if people know what the word necromancy is,
Yeah.
but that's like a person who talks to
The dead and raises
the
the dead and shit. Controls
yeah.
dead
So
people and
that
shit
and
like
talk
that.
to spirits and
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, so that's what I said. So if you take that title and then go with what I was talking about,
Dude, it was
it
spooky.
fits. And stop. I ended up battle rapping like I battle rap myself, but I was playing a demon. So I battle rap the demon. Yeah.
Dude, that was some of the best shit ever. But that was one of the
And
songs I was gonna say. It was that it's a little bit darker than some of the other shit I've heard, but I loved it.
mhm.
It was like in that Ghost Rider line, like shit. You think you don't have a Ghost Rider? Who do you think's been writing the? You know what? Like, I
Right,
was like,
right,
man, it's like
right,
what the fuck?
right,
How does he come
right.
up with this shit like
So
that? And then I on some of the songs I noticed that you said you don't write. You just come into the studio and you do that. I was like, how? Man, and
mhm.
how does he do it and stay on topic and on focus and still come out with
Man,
man?
I couldn't even explain to you how I'm able to do it, bro. It's just something different. But with the necromancy and that, so I took cues because I'm a huge DMX fan. So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
had Damien,
That
the
Damien one,
Omen, and
two,
all
and
that.
three.
Yeah, so that's why I said that. I learned like when the demon was trying to tempt me, I was like, man, I know that deal do sound cool,
Yeah,
but I learned about this already when DMX told us about it on Damien 1, 2, and 3. You know what I'm saying? So
right?
that's where that come from.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So that was my and I'm a huge DMX fan, and I really want to work with him,
Me
but
too.
he passed away. So that
Shout
was
out to
kind of
him.
my that was kind of my 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 tribute or just my head nod to what DMX meant to me.
Hell
So
yeah.
I did a song in his style, you know.
Hell yeah. Dude, that was dope.
Hmm.
Eminem also did a song like that.
He did, yeah,
My
he did.
darling, where is
But
he's talking, and I wanted to tell you,
he did.
I appreciate that. Oh, and Snoop back in the day with Murder Was the Case. Only think
Murder
about
was the
it.
case, yeah.
On all of that shit, they had given into this spirit.
I
You were the
didn't
only
though.
one that said, "Hell, fucking no, I ain't doing it."
Yeah.
The other ones couldn't
So
control them. It just they wanted it gone, but it just wouldn't go because they let it
so I
in.
tell you something. Yeah, so I tell you, so when I was a kid, like 8, 9 years old, my mom had a poem
Uh-huh.
called Footprints, and I forget who the author is. Forgive me, but the basically the poem is somebody talking to God, and they mad at God, saying, "Listen, you told me you always be here for me, and I've been walking around, and you said you always walk with me." And they was talking about their tribulations and stuff they've been through, and it's like, man, when I look back, it's only my footprints. You wasn't here with me. And then the way that the author wrote it, he said, "Son, like."
Yeah,
When you seen two footprints, I was walking with you, but the times that you seen one, I was carrying you.
that's
Yeah, so I took that poem and put that in there. That's how I wanted to end it. Like, yeah, like it was two footprints in the sand. If you only see one, I was too weak to stand or walk, because it was then that he carried me. Before I turn my back on God, you gotta bury me. And I was like, I gotta just end it like that. Yeah.
yes. I am, dude. I
Yep.
appreciated that because a lot of rappers, even the female ones, it's just been people. They're just even pop singers. They do a lot of devilish shit. Have a lot of real demonic imagery in their videos, and I'm just like, why? What the hell does this have to do with this
I
rap
don't,
song?
I, I don't,
Uh,
I don't understand what it is, but um, you would never get that out of me if that is the barrier that I
right.
can't go past because I gotta do something crazy like that.
I
Well,
know
then I'm
you
gonna just
wouldn't.
go to the barrier. Yeah, that's I'm that's it.
I
You
know
know what I'm
you
saying?
wouldn't.
Like,
I could just I can just tell you're that type of guy where it's like, dude, I want to make it and I want to do my thing, but if I got to do some weird shit to be into this fucking to get past you gatekeepers to make, I'm not doing it. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm fine with being
because
me and being where I'm
I'm
at. If
I'm
that's the fucking case,
because I'm fortunate where people do a lot of foul things for money.
yeah, yeah,
Me, where I'm at with what I'm doing. I make enough money. I don't have to do anything
right,
crazy for money. I don't got to do nothing weird,
right,
nothing stupid.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need it. I fuck
right,
out of here. You know,
exactly.
I don't need it. Yeah,
Exactly. And you got God on your side. And when you got
facts,
God for you, nothing can stand against you.
facts. And if you listen to a lot of the songs that I do, I put religion and my spirituality in my songs.
Yeah,
I just I just make it sound crazy so that people will get it. But
right.
like I'm super religious and spiritual, but
Oh yeah,
you know I put the medicine in the candy and give it to you.
right, right.
You know?
And that's
Hmm.
cool because you put it in a way where because a lot of people just it's just the way it is. A lot of people aren't going to be able to pick up Bibles and stuff and read them and just get what it's saying. But if they listen to it, somebody like you who's good at taking things and putting them a different spin on it so that people understand it in a different way, they might actually get it. And that's cool because where the hell
Right,
else is somebody in the hood going to get that?
right,
Or even
right.
somebody
So,
in a urban or not in a suburb setting or wherever, in a country setting, it don't matter. Like it's just no, even the
hmm.
churches ain't preaching the right shit no more. So it's good to hear it
No,
when I hear it in music because you don't hear it a lot in music either. So, yeah,
right.
but dude, yeah, I love that. That was a song too with the fucking 300 shit in the drum, right? He said, "Fuck your windshield, it
Yeah,
ain't a shield. I'll kill you with this
yeah.
gun."
So yeah, so um, necromancy and conjuring is really one record.
Mhm.
Like it should have been like a like if you imagine a video for it, it would be like what Wu Tang used to do,
Yeah,
do a verse from one song and then half it and do another song.
sure,
So
sure.
necromancy, conjuring and necromancy goes together. So
Okay.
that's really one record. But I divided it because if I would have, I was thinking about the listener. If I would have put necromancy connected, like
Yeah,
as a hidden track on conjuring, people might have heard it because if you
right,
didn't like if you didn't like conjuring, you wouldn't have heard necromancy. That's the
right,
only
right.
reason I put them separate.
Okay,
But those should have been one record. That should have been just one record. You know what I'm saying?
okay. But see, with
Okay.
me, I just went right. I didn't skip one song. I didn't go like, "Ah, I'll come back to this." No, I listened from the beginning. I even rewound
Yeah.
songs several times through a few of
Hmm.
them and shit. But I listened to
Hmm.
every second of every song on there all the way through, and I was like,
Appreciate
dang,
that.
I was blown away. I haven't been that blown away by an album in a long time, for real. That's one of the best albums I have heard in a long time from anybody, from Eminem, from Ice Cube, from it. I'm telling you this. You, I know you don't want to be cocky and think yourself as, oh man, but I'm telling you, you're one of the
I,
legendary dudes out there. I don't care who hasn't signed you
I'm
to a
I'm
record. You still one of the
I'm
legendary
I'm
dudes.
I'm starting to understand what I am and what I am to the industry, but I don't let that get to my head because I always try to
Mm,
push my pen. I always try to push
yeah,
my pen, push my ideas,
yeah,
and I know I'm doing good because, like I said,
yeah.
these Quill projects are freestyles. These
Right.
aren't. I didn't have these wrote
Yeah,
down
yeah,
and all that. I'm freestyling these verses, and I can hear sonically because I'm a producer.
yeah.
Sonically, what needs to happen next. So
Wow.
I spend more time on post production
Right.
with the beat and moving stuff around
Yeah.
versus
Ad
rapping
libs
the
and
verse.
shit.
Yeah, verse be done in 7 minutes.
Right.
It's the post production.
Yeah. No,
And
I feel you.
yeah, and if you ever talk to any producer or beat maker that I've worked with,
Yeah.
I'll take they rough. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I like this beat. Send me the rough. Give me the beat PM. I'm gonna just loop it. I'll
Yeah.
rap over it right then and there. And
Right.
then it may take them a couple of days to get me the stems. I
Right.
get them and put them in there and arrange
Oh
them.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yes, I
So
like that. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope as hell. You like to just get shit done and just go in there and let it flow. Now,
yeah.
now, do
No,
you,
I don't have to have the prettiest instrumental. You don't gotta have nothing mixed for me.
right?
As long as I like the vibe of it and I can go in there and put my bars on,
Yeah,
we good.
and I feel you
Yeah.
on the editing shit because it's like I'll film, so I'll take a 10-second clip, and then sometimes it'll take me 2 hours to edit the dumb little things I
Yeah.
want on it.
Yeah.
Just little writing and
Yeah.
little ooh and
Yeah.
ah, or a little put in a little clip of something here. Like it takes up so much time. It really does.
It does. It does.
When
It
once
does.
I get a little bigger, I'm gonna pay somebody to do so because like when I do my reviews for stuff or I do my reviews for songs, like I'll have like 75 videos that I had takes of, and I just need the first few seconds and the last few seconds cut
Yeah.
off. That's it. I
That's
can have
it.
anybody do it, and I'd have
Yeah.
to pay somebody. So
It's the same thing, yeah.
yeah, exactly. It just takes time. Dude, that song ketamine. When you're saying I rap slow, but I go retarded. That was some of the best shit I ever heard right there too. And then
Yeah.
I think you said that. Did you say that twice?
Now, yeah, I said
Was
I
that the
rap
one?
slow, but I go retarded. Get it? Rap slow,
Yeah.
go retarded.
Yes.
While you rapping double time with no entendres.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. See, I've been
I'm just
listening.
stabbing at I'm taking stabs at people like I know I'm a slow rapper. I rap super slow, but my
I don't
material
notice
was
it though.
potent.
I do.
It's
I've
just the
never
way I
noticed
deliver
it
it.
until you said on there. I just said, you know what? Yeah, he does rap laid back, but the way you deliver and shit, you don't need to get on there like
Right.
that. Wouldn't even be
And
your
so
style.
yeah, so now you hearing what I'm saying. People be getting on tracks and but you ain't said
Saying
nothing.
shit, ain't saying shit.
You just basically you could have just rapped the ABCs
Right. And you're
and
coming on there
yeah,
and rapping relaxed and happy and actually like blowing people's minds.
But here's the thing about me: there is no rap style I can't do. I can rap fast.
Oh,
I
I
can
know it.
rap double time, and you've heard me do it before. I
Hell
can do
yeah.
all that, but I choose to rap this way
Right.
because this is where this is my wheelhouse. This is what I want to do.
Yes.
But I can
That's
rap fast, so like you know what I'm saying. All you double time rappers, if you think you're gonna get on the track and just double time me to death,
right.
I do it too.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
And that's the thing. A lot of people think just because somebody's rapping fast, oh man, it's like, well, what are they saying? Are they actually saying something? Are they actually throwing the entendres in there and the punchlines and metaphors and shit? I want to hear shit that that I get a punchline or a metaphor, and then I'm like, oh man, that's a double. Oh, it's a triple. And sometimes even 20 years later, I'm like, damn, it meant this too.
yeah.
Like it'll just hit me. I'm like, I can't believe I didn't get this that whole time.
And I do that too because I can listen to some old Biggie or some old Jay Z
Yeah,
and be like, "Oh shit, that's what he meant," and a spark go off in my head.
yeah,
So I strive for that. So I am definitely a double time. I mean, sorry, a double entendre rapper.
yeah.
I also do triples. The thing that's hard for me to do is the quad entendres. Those are the harder ones
That's
for me to do.
honestly that's tough for me to even think about
Yeah.
someone doing
If I,
or even
I
taking in.
And I'll be honest, if I do a quad entendre, it was a mistake. I didn't mean it that way. I was chasing the double or the triple, but it goes
Yeah,
because the other day Mickey Fax was breaking on the video I sent you. Mickey Fax was
yeah,
breaking down one of my bars, and I was like, "Oh, I just had the double," but he came back and he was like, "Oh no, he meant this too." I was like, "Damn, that was a triple. I didn't catch
right.
it."
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
You
just
take
me.
it
Like I'm
to
being
where you don't
honest.
even
You know?
know. Hell yeah! I bet you I'm gonna
Yeah.
find. I'm gonna find some quadruples in here. Watch. I know there is because
Mhm.
I know there was some shit where I was like, wow. I had to go back and then
If
go
if
back
you
forward.
find look, listen, if you find a quadruple entendre, please text me and let me know because those are hard for me to catch. The
I will.
quads. I can kill doubles all day, and I'm pretty good with triples. The quads is the hard ones for me to catch.
You catch them though. You can't. You do it without even trying though. That's the crazy part.
I don't know, man.
That's
I don't know. I try. Yeah.
um. I really liked that song Cannabis. It really kind of pulled me up from the dumps. It was a perfect blend of the vocals in the background, the beat,
Yeah.
the stuff that you wrote. The song. It
So
really pulled me up from the dumps. It was a good soul to me. It was a good soulful song.
so the backdrop on that, the homie Cash Flow was making the beat on live.
Oh, nice.
He was
All
just
right.
he was starting the record, like he was starting to chop the record. And I said, "Yo, I need this record." He was like, "Oh, you do?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Well, let me put some drums on it. Let me spice it up for you." I said, "Nope, I don't. Nope, I don't. Just give it to me like that." And he was like, "Nah, man, I should add something." I said, "No, give it to me like that, because I'm a producer. I
Yeah,
know."
yeah. You know
So
exactly what you want
he
to do with
just
it.
he just sent the loop over,
Yep.
and I looped it over and over and over and over, and I just rapped over it just like that
I like
because I wanted you to hear what I was saying because I
it.
knew the way what I was going to talk about and how I was going to deliver it. You was gonna pay more attention
Right.
and have the crystal clear lyrics to dive into the record,
Yeah.
which then made you appreciate the instrumental that he made.
Right.
Hmm.
It did. It did, dude. You are a dope producer. That is one of your great talents because then when you're rapping, you know how you want this to sound. You know how you want this to be delivered, or if you want a bridge here, or if you want to cut
Yeah,
a beat off
I
there, or
can.
so, you know.
And that's not another one of my talents, I guess. Like I can hear a beat.
Yeah.
I don't even have to hear like 30 seconds of it. I can hear a
Right.
beat, 15 seconds of it, 5, 10 seconds
Yeah.
of it, and no, this is the one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll hit a producer or I'll produce it myself and like,
Right.
okay, I got to do this one. And
Right.
I know. So that's another
Yeah.
God given talent. Yeah.
That is because I know there's a lot of rappers out there, big, some of our biggest rappers we've ever listened to that have never produced it till they get in the studio and they just gotta flip through songs producers have made and pick them and that's what they got. Like, but Eminem, I know has always had some part of even the songs he doesn't get credit for producing. He said he's always had some part of help in the production of
Yeah.
how it sounded as well.
Always. Yeah.
So
I'm very hands.
and you're one of
I'm
them.
very hands on in what I do. I'm
And that
very hands on.
you're in
Yeah.
that you're in that category. You're in that
Okay.
category because that's not, dude. I don't honestly like. I don't think DMX ever produced or helped produce, and he was a dope rapper.
I
He's one of
don't
my
think so.
favorites. You know,
Yeah, X is
I love
yeah,
X.
X is fine.
I
Yeah.
love X, but that's what I'm saying. And but you're fire and you're produced, so it's a whole nother level. It's you got
Right.
some real good shit going on. That song "Stressful" hit me hard too. You do,
It should. It should. It should.
it did when you
Stressful
said
should.
you
He's
with the
survived.
no what was it? The no laugh or what? Wow, yeah, no, with that, you did it without without no cosign and with no handouts and shit. And you made it happen. I can't remember exactly how it went, but he said I did it with no
I said I
cosigns. I
got
did it with
I said you overlooking all of the shit I've accomplished. I got fans overseas. Go check on my comments. And I did this when handouts and cosigns wasn't options.
yeah,
It was just me and Dre in the studio. I believed in my craft, even though you don't. Yeah, that's
yes,
real. That's real. I don't know how to pin that any better.
right.
Like that's a real bar. I can't
Well,
pin that any better.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's why I say your music comes from your heart and soul, and that that shit hit me hard. And it's like the same thing. It's like good. That's it. That helps me with my show. I'll believe in it even if they don't. I don't care. I'm still gonna do it. I believe in it, and I'm gonna keep
Mhm.
having legendary dudes on here. I don't care if it's somebody signed or somebody who had one song out. If they're dope, I want them on here.
That's but that's what you're supposed to do for the culture.
Oh
Like the
yeah,
culture needs people like you. The culture needs people like you,
thank you,
and you know what
thank
I'm saying?
you.
Because yeah, yeah, yeah. Because once you get to a certain level, it's all about money and dollars drive it. But we know that money ain't all money ain't good money.
Right,
Maybe driving and promoting some of the weakest stuff in the
yeah,
world.
and I
That's
won't
because
do it.
yeah, yeah.
I won't
Like
do it for my. I don't care if
I,
somebody comes in
I'm,
10, 20 G's. Hey, we
I'm,
got
a,
this guy on here. If they
I'm
suck, I
a,
won't do it.
and I love music. And I'm gonna tell you, within the last, people have had a whole year basically to put a project out.
Yeah,
In the last year, I guarantee you, my project, Prequel, The Conjuring,
yeah.
is one of the better projects that came out this year.
Hell
It's
yeah, it's
nobody's. It's not too many people that can knock me off.
dude.
It's
That's
not.
one of the
It's
best
just what it
projects
is.
ever. I'm talking ever. I don't.
But don't,
I,
but don't say that because now they put pressure on me. I don't know if I could top it, but I'm just saying
it's dope
in the
though.
last 12 months, because I listen to everything. I appreciate you. I listen to everything in the
Mhm.
last 12 months. There is nobody that put a project out that sounds like that.
No, no, that
Not what I did. I
no.
know that.
And that's what I'm saying. The storytelling, everything, all of it. Like, uh, man, it kicked ass. Everything from the first song,
Yeah.
I knew. Or I said, all right, if the whole album's gonna be like this, I'm gonna be in for a treat. And it was the whole
And you know
album was
what?
like
And you
that.
know what? Whenever I do a project, my intro track is always my attention getter
Yeah,
because if you on Spotify and it's your first time listening to me
right.
and you hear that first song, I gotta catch you right away. I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
hook you and drag you onto
yeah.
the beach. That's what I gotta do. I gotta pull the fish. I gotta pull the big fish out the water.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, my intros is always crazy. My outros is always nice, and then everything in between is just what I'm trying to paint and give to you. So yeah,
Hell
appreciate
yeah.
that you
Hell
put
yeah.
that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, it's like when you said on there, listening to music helps you get that high when you feel low. Me listening to your music gives me that high when I'm feeling low. I just wanted you to know that
Yeah,
not just rap
appreciate
itself,
that.
but your rap specifically too. Gives me that high when I'm feeling low.
Yeah,
When I need that shit. That when that like Snoop
yeah.
said that hip hop shit that I can't live without. That's
Mhm,
that you're some of it.
mhm,
So
mhm.
I wanted you to know that part of it. Dude, the song "Nightmares" is Marv One. Tell me how that came about, because Marv One's a
So
motherfucking legend too. He's in
I'm a, I'm
Backstories
a,
with Gordy
I'm a,
and Fat
yeah. I'll
Father.
tell you how it came about. I'll tell you how it came about. It's super simple. So Marv Won was on Bars on I-95.
Okay.
I had just met him. I had just met him in Heaven Studio, maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks ahead of that, before I seen him on Bars on I-95.
Mm,
So we already exchanged information.
cool. Oh
We
yeah.
already met. He went on Bars on I-95. Crazy ass freestyle. I text him. I said, "Yo, that freestyle was nuts." He was like, "Yeah, appreciate you, my G." I said, "Who did that beat though?" He said, "Oh, I did that beat. I make beats." I said, "Oh," I said,
Oh
"I
yeah.
need a beat just like that." I said, "I need a beat just like that."
Yeah.
He said, "Shit, you can have that beat. It's still available." So the beat that he rapped on Bars on I-95
Yeah.
is the beat for Nightmares. So I told him, I said, "Yo, if I
Yes.
get that beat, I'm gonna need a verse on it." He
Yeah.
said, "Say less, my guy. I got you." So he shot me the
Yes.
beat. I did the track, and I was in the studio when he sent it to me. I did it right then in between songs. It, I don't even think it took me 5 or 6 minutes to do the verse because I loved the track.
Yeah.
And I sent it back to him, and he said, "Oh, you one of those." And then he put his verse on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's Marv Wong's beat.
Hell
He
yeah.
used it on bars on I-95. I think when he sent it to me, the beat was called Indecisive.
Uh,
I changed it into Nightmares. And that's what you got. Yeah.
yes, dude. See,
Hmm.
I love hearing these backstories to this stuff, and because this is a great album. I want to push it, and I want, like, that's why I'm kind of going through every song and kind of talking about it, because I when other
Yeah.
motherfuckers hear this, I want them to be able to go back to this and say, okay, that's what was behind this, and that's what
Hmm.
this meant and shit. I love to hear these backstories and influences and things like that. Tell me
Hmm.
about Tell me about Conway. How, like, Griselda? How the hell you're all over the map on this. You got New Jersey on there. You got you got legends from all over the place. Not but everybody on here was like a serious titan. Like
Hmm.
everybody,
There was. I try to keep up with them the best of my ability. With
bro. You were right there with
the
all of them. There was songs where I know you were the best one on them.
That's fine. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I try, bro. All I say is I try. I'm never not gonna try. So if I'm on your record, if you pay me for a verse, or if I send a verse back to you, I'm gonna put my best foot forward. I'm never gonna give somebody something that I second that I doubt. Or
Yeah,
like the other day I was in the studio with Flyboy from here, and I did the verse, but I was tired. And I said, let me go back in the studio and listen to it
yeah,
and see. I said, because I like the verse that I did,
yeah.
but I was tired. I took like 2 or 3 days, went back and listened to it, and I did a whole new verse. And then I sent it to him. And he was like, "Yo, this verse is crazy." I said, "Thank you." So I'm good at critiquing my own stuff. You
Hell
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So yeah, I'm never gonna send out or put any music out that I don't feel fully confident in.
Hell yeah. I like that too, that you
Hmm.
said, you noticed, you were tired when you did it. You could have maybe did it
Yeah,
better, so and then you ended up doing totally something
the
else and it kicked
the
ass.
ver-
That's not a
yeah,
lot of people can do that. And they just say, man, I got it done, it's done. And like, but that's why you're legendary, and I don't know who they are.
appreciate that.
It's it.
Appreciate that.
Um,
Yeah, I try, bro.
you do. You bring something special to the rap game, man. You really bring, like I said, the stories and entendres, punchlines, but also the content. You really got good. Even the dark shit has a light to it if a person listens and actually is
Yeah,
seeing what you're saying. There's a light
yeah.
that you're showing through the darkness.
I'm gonna take you through the tunnel and shine the light at the end. Yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Tell me about. Oh yeah, I already asked that. All right, urban politics. You had Benny the Butcher on there.
Benny. Yeah.
How did?
So I've been in contact or having conversations with Benny before the Griselda thing blew up.
Oh man, wow,
So I know
that's
Benny
a
when he
while
was
ago.
charging. I know Benny when he was charged like $600 a verse. We was in contact with each other. So you know what I'm saying. I've been in contact with bro. So
Cool.
it's not like for y'all it's like how did you get that? But for me it's like nah, bro. I've been talking to this man.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like we've been in contact with each other. So it's just crazy how things work, man. Like uh I put things into the atmosphere and I manifest them and they come back. So
oh
that's
yeah,
all I'm gonna say about it, man. Benny and Conway, they both solid guys, and I didn't have to fight for clearances or nothing like that. So
oh
it
yeah.
was dope.
That is super
Yeah,
dope. I mean, because, dude, when you look at this record and you see everybody that's on it, it's like, damn, it looks like one of these guys from fucking Interscope or something put this shit together. Like, like
yeah,
M and Dre fucking got all these features together on an
yeah,
Obi album or some shit. Like
yeah.
this shit's
And
crazy. Like
and
I love.
people have told me that the way I had it mixed and mastered, it sounded like it came out on a major.
Yeah, dude, it sounds beautiful. It sounds so dope.
Yeah.
And I love on Urban Politics too, where you said you cut off the lights. You come on the block. You cut off the lights. If you survive, we'll come around twice.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't know if that's exactly
yeah,
how you said it, but that was the gist of
yeah,
it. And I was like, "Fuck yeah, that's some of the most gangster shit ever."
yeah.
I loved
That's
it.
that that's just that inner Flint City, bro. Like
Right?
I'm putting it together. Yeah,
Hell yeah, I'm coming through with that rifle. If you survive, we're coming through twice, though.
yeah. Yeah, for real. Like for real. We come through and we didn't get the job done. We're gonna come back through.
Yeah,
We're gonna
hell
come
yeah. I know
yeah, we're
Michigan
gonna come
don't
and
play.
clean it up.
People don't understand. They think, okay, East Coast and West Coast, but dude, the Midwest is like I know guys from the East
Like
Coast and West Coast that won't get out in Detroit. They wouldn't get out of the car, and like
it's if you not from around here, if you're not
or
from
Flint
Flint,
too. Flint.
if you're not from Detroit, if you ain't from Saginaw,
Yep,
and you just or Pontiac, if you just out playing around
it ain't a good idea.
in these hoods, it's not a good idea.
No.
But we're no different from any
Yeah.
other city that has projects in the
Right.
hood and just any of it. You
Right.
can't you just got to be street savvy when you go to these different
Yeah.
cities and states
Mhm.
because like me, I feel like I can go maneuver in any city.
Yeah.
I can go to Chicago and be good.
Yep.
I can go to Indiana and be good.
Yep.
Like Gary, Indiana, I
Yeah.
can go out there and be good. I got people out there. I can
Yeah.
go to Florida. I be in Florida all the time. I can go to Florida
Oh
and be
yeah.
good because I know how to conduct myself.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm not there stepping on nobody's toes and
Right. Right.
trying to prove a point. Like I'm just out there just
Yeah.
chilling. So
You're not
nah,
looking weak, but you ain't trying to walk around looking like you're trying to look like you're mugging
nah,
everybody
bro.
either.
Nah, I don't do that.
Right.
I'm not mugging nobody, but I ain't out there trying to be nobody's lunch either. So
Exactly.
I just know how to I just know how to conduct myself when I'm
Oh
out.
yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's dope. A lot of people don't know how to do that, and it's you got. I've had to because I've went to Chicago to do different things, and down in Minneapolis and St. Paul, and just different places,
All that.
and down in Indiana and shit, and just driving through some places in some Cincinnati, and just some places I was driving
Hmm.
through. But yeah, like even just stopping at some of them gas stations in Cincinnati, you had to conduct yourself in a manner, have it was crazy. They were selling liquor, hard liquor, right at the gas station and
Yeah,
shit,
you
like
got to. Hey,
whiskey,
look,
everything.
this. Hey, look, this for the people who've been wondering what's keeping me distracted in the corner. This is the
Oh,
this is the bandit. You know what I'm saying? He out
it's
here.
cool. This is
Yeah, so
normal.
I see. Yeah,
Yeah,
I see a puppy in the back. So
yeah,
this this A badass thing right here is distracting me in the background. So
Oh yeah,
let me put them back down. Yep.
oh yeah. I only got just a little bit more here. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, we got a little bit.
on Diary, bro. This is a true like no skip album all the way through. This really is one of the best albums I've ever heard. Bar for bar, song for song, the features, the
Appreciate
beats, bro. This is one of my favorite albums ever already. And if you have
it.
if you have physical copies of it, I would like to buy an autographed copy.
I got you. I'm gonna definitely do physical copies of it.
Oh yeah,
So I didn't know because I was gonna do Quill 1, 2, and 3 as a trilogy
uh,
and package them as a box set,
oh yeah,
but 88 Blessed Beats, aka Trav,
yeah,
he is the reason why I even did a Quill. So I got Quill 1, and then I got Quill 2, the prequel. I mean the pandemic, and then I got this one, which is prequel.
yeah,
So I gotta do another one. I gotta do a sequel. So
yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
four of them. So I need to put all four of them in the box set.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'll buy an autograph box set. I want that shit. Big time.
I definitely got you, man. That's so. Next October, I think the fans of my music, and I don't like to say fans, supporters of my music, people that really get behind what I'm doing. Next October, they're probably gonna get a sequel.
Yes.
So you
Yeah.
got prequel, sequel, you got quill, and then
Yeah.
you got you got the prequel. You got quill the pandemic. So
Yes.
I don't know if I'm be quill. I don't know if I'm be quilling anymore after this, but
But that's amazing that for like check it out. A lot of artists, after one or two albums, maybe three at the most, they've either changed their style or they just don't got the gas in them anymore to do what they did. It just seems like they're just going in the studio and like either having the
yeah,
producer just tell them what to do, or they're just going in like, well, this is my job now, and this they
yeah.
get weird. Like,
I
dude, you're doing quadruple albums towards the same type of subject area, but still coming up with fresh shit. And but every
yeah.
album you do ends up being fresh. You never have changed your shit up where it's like, man, this
And
what's he
they
doing?
they
This ain't
say
him.
they say I don't miss, and I'm just
You don't.
it's because I care. I care about the quality. I care about the craft. I care about hip hop. I want to
Yeah.
contribute to it. I don't ever want to not contribute to it.
Oh yeah.
And then, man, on some real shit, not to be cocky, but when I go in the studio, bro, I'm unfuckwittable.
Yes. Oh yeah, you are. Oh
Like
yeah,
like
you are.
for real. Like just not to be sounding cocky, but when I get on the mic, I feel like that. And I
Yeah.
suggest any artist that's doing their music and craft,
Yeah.
they should feel like that too.
Oh yeah.
If you don't feel like you're the best when you get on that mic,
Right.
you shouldn't do it. And when I get on the mic and I do my thing, I say these words like it's the last time you ever gonna hear me say it.
Yes. Yes. Hell yeah. Dude, that's the
Yeah.
mentality to have. That's the way to
Yeah.
do it. Cause like and
Hmm.
don't I ain't putting no dirt on none like mad props to everybody on you because like I said, everybody on the album was a major titan. They're legendary.
Every
All of
all
them.
everybody I had get on the project showed up.
But
I
you
like
still
everybody's
killed it on
verses.
so
So
many of the songs where I was like, he was the one. he was
I'm a, but I do acknowledge that I'm a problem. I know that,
yeah, hell yeah.
but I'm never gonna stop being a problem.
No, you
If
can't.
if and anybody, if you do a record with me or if you let me on your record, you should know we cool. We gonna be cool.
Right.
But I'm gonna try to murder you on it. I'm gonna try to murder you on it every single time. I'm gonna try to put my knife in you every time,
Yes.
man. Like that, we can
Time.
dap it up before we go into the booth. I'm gonna try to put my knife in you. That's just what
Yes.
it's gonna be.
Yes.
And that's just because I think that makes the music better.
Yeah. Hell yeah, it does.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, it does. Because you're trying to kill it. You're trying to outdo them, but without even hearing the verse or nothing. You're going in there and you're like, I gotta kill this so hard that no matter what they do, it ain't gonna top this, and you never go and redo
Yeah,
it. So, and you still top
I
it,
don't
and
redo
I'm like, damn, this motherfucker
and
blew this shit out. And like I said, I ain't throw no dirt on none of them. And I love their verse too. They killed it. They every one of them killed it. But I think you killed it just a little bit more because it was your project, and you
Yeah.
wanted to see it do what it do in it.
It's my baby. I gotta see it through. Yeah,
Yeah,
appreciate that, man. But I don't.
I see
Me
that.
personally, I think everybody who, if I ask a rapper or artist to get on a project with me,
Yeah,
it's because I know they got something that it needs.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't. I can hear the record and know what artist I need to get at. And
oh, yeah,
fortunately, I've been able to land everybody I've been trying to get.
yeah.
You know, all the artists that I want to work with, I've been fortunate enough to be able to work with them.
Big ups on all the features, and even the album you did with Stowe. I'm gonna go. I gotta go back and listen to that again because, can I
For
love
sure.
all his music too, and to have both you together on their rap, and that's just classic. It's fucking
Yeah,
classic Michigan,
yeah.
Detroit, Flint.
I'm
It's dope.
I'm gonna say this. God willing, the project that me and Mickey Fax is about to drop
Yeah,
is phenomenal. It's
yes,
because I'm hearing it right now. It's phenomenal. You
yes,
know what I'm saying? Like I record music so much. I have it. I don't have like just throwaway verses or throwaway songs,
yeah.
but I record music ahead of time. So this Pre-Quill album was recorded like a year and a half ago. It's
Wow.
just
Yeah,
y'all just now getting it.
right.
Y'all just now getting it. But I'm already up. I'm like 4 or 5 albums recorded, done. Only thing I gotta do is get them mixed. Like I said, I spend more music. I spend more time
Right,
on the post
mixing and
production.
editing. Yeah, and you want
Yeah,
it to be
yeah.
right when you
So
put it
I'm
out.
up.
You want it to
Yeah.
sound
So
right.
I'm already up. I literally do not have to record another song for the next 2 or 3 years, and I can keep putting out music because I already
Yeah.
have it done.
But you're still gonna keep making songs, aren't you?
As long as I can. Like I don't
Yes. I love it.
I'm gonna try, man. Like I'm gonna try. Like I get I go through the emotions of a normal person. I get worn out. I get tired. I'm like
Oh,
I don't want to do
absolutely.
this no more. But but then I look at my catalog. I'm like, well, this is already done. Let me get this one ready. This
Yeah.
one done. Let me get this one ready. So I'm like 4 albums. I got 4 more albums already in the chamber
Oh
that I can
yeah.
put out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I bet you it kind of goes like this at this point. You got a bunch of albums in the cut, so you'll start editing through some, and you kind of get tired of editing, so you might go rap a few more songs and put them down in the loot down in the box
Mm-hmm.
for later. And I've done it with videos. Just I got
Hmm.
sick of editing, and so I'm gonna just make a short quick and do something else real fast. And
Hmm.
so yeah, that editing can be just monotonous, bro. I feel
For
ya.
sure. But I love every aspect of the music, man. So,
Right. That's what I mean. That's how
yeah,
you want to have it right. You want every. I don't care if it's a if if it's a scratching zipper or chicken, whatever it is. You want it to be on there right. If it's an ad lib, if it's the way you deliver
yeah, yeah,
part of it.
yeah.
You want it to sound right.
I'm a stickler for it, man. But
Perfection.
yeah,
Hell yeah. Brother, I thank
um,
you for coming on the show again and going over that album with me because it's one of the best albums I've ever heard. It's one of my new favorite albums. I'm gonna be bumping it. I do want the box set
appreciate
when you
it.
make it, and
Okay, appreciate it.
yeah, hell yeah, and it's always a treat to have you on my show, man, and to have you take
Yeah,
time out of your day to come on here. And like I said before, you are always welcome. You always got a seat on this show,
I'm
always.
and I'm gonna continue to come back. Like I said, like
Hell yeah. That means a lot to
platforms
me.
like yours, platforms like yours that really are into the culture or whatever. This is what hip hop needs because you get the people that are in position and they got the marketing dollars behind them
Yeah,
and they just promote the world's worst music. Like,
right.
come on, man! Like this
Garbage.
ain't it. This ain't
Hot
it.
garbage. Like, dude, when I
Yeah,
make it to where I'm getting sponsors and they're saying, "Hey, sit in this chair
yeah.
and have this in the background," or have a little commercial that, "Hey, this is brought to you by this game or whatever." I'm still gonna be
You got to
having
keep
you
the
guys on
integrity.
here. I'm gonna be having
You got
you.
to,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be having
You got
King
to.
Gordy. I'm gonna be having motherfucking all the guys I've already had it. My buddy Ox the Mogul. out in Jersey.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna
You
still be doing all the promoting the real
Yeah,
rap.
you got to keep the you got to keep the integrity and
Absolutely.
not to knock Funk Flex, but when he had Benny and Conway on there rapping,
Yeah.
he was looking at them like they wasn't smoking it.
Right.
But then you have Designer on there
Yeah.
who spit one of the worst verses I ever heard
Ever.
in my life, and he was championing that. Like, stop
Right.
doing that. Stop
Yeah.
doing that.
Stop doing that. Like, how much did
Don't
you get
don't
paid to
say you
do
for the
that?
culture. Don't say you for the culture when you doing that. And
Right.
it's not no knock on designer. He
Right.
might have had too many shows that week and he just
Yeah.
didn't come with a good
He was
verse.
just off
But
that
don't do
day.
that, man.
Right.
Yeah,
But don't act
don't
like it
do
was
that.
dope because it wasn't.
No, nah, it's not.
And then have two guys in there who were dope, but act like they're doing whack shit. Now that's where I start feeling kind of like,
Yeah,
man, this is some weirdo shit. But that's
yeah,
why I
yeah.
will. I'll never. I don't care. Yeah. Even like I don't care what they offer me. I can't have whack shit, whack music on my show because I can't call it the honor show if I'm not honoring hip hop. If I'm not honoring the
Facts,
real legends of hip hop and bringing the real shit to the table and saying this is rap. This is where rap came from. This is where
facts.
rap's going, and this is the real true artists of today. Fuck this shit if they're on TV and famous or not. These like you are famous. It just you ain't famous with the yuppie motherfuckers that you don't care about anyways.
No, no, I'm not. But in this underground thing, I know what I'm doing. But you know what though?
Absolutely. But you're doing your thing
What
though.
makes me
You
what
ain't even really
appreciate you, man. You know
underground no
what make
more.
me nah, but you know what made me another threat? I know how to make hit records. I know how to
Yeah.
do those. That's what's coming next. I'm gonna slowly transition the crowd into them. It's gonna be the same formula. It's just
Yeah.
I'm just making commercial records. I know how
Yeah.
to do that.
Oh, I know you,
Yeah.
dude. I know you.
It
Any
all breaks down
style out
into
there, I know
bars and
you can
hooks.
kill it.
Yeah. It all breaks down to bars and hooks. So I got it, bro.
Right. Hell yeah, dude. The songs you got now are
All
hits.
right.
It's just
Appreciate
you don't have the whole company of Interscope behind you pushing 5, 10, 20, $50 million to promote an album.
you.
Like,
Yeah.
but
But it's coming. It's coming, man. I got it.
you
I got it.
the songs you got. Oh, I know it's coming. But I'm saying even the
Yeah.
songs right now that you've got on these songs, these are hits, bro. Like these are classics. If these like
Yeah.
these are like when people would listen to and be like the Eminem's first three albums are the classic. Like people would be saying, "Man, this is a fucking classic." Like
Right.
classic.
Right.
And I don't just blow smoke to tell people their shit's cool. Like I haven't had one person on here to lie to. I only want to have, and this is what I want to do. That's why I call it the honor show. I want to honor hip hop and honor the artist and give you your flowers while you're here to tell you how dope you are. Not wait till
Appreciate that.
what the fuck. Hell yeah,
Appreciate that.
hell yeah. And just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Because you're seriously one of the lights in the world of hip hop. We need you. You are keeping it alive. You are.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah. We appreciate
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Yep.
And I hope you
Yep.
have a
You
blessed
too,
night.
man. Thanks for having me on, man. I'm about to get up out of here, bro.
Oh yeah. It's an honor to have you
All
on
right.
the honor show, brother. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Oh yeah. Peace out, brother.